Does the Quran contain any contradiction? Now, I've been documenting my time reading the Quran for the very first time. While I've been doing this, within the comments, a number of non-Muslims are persistent and insistent that the Quran contains contradiction. Muslims are in the comments refuting and defending why the Quran does not contain contradictions or why they might be reading things out of context. I thought I would give my take on it. Someone who is a non-Muslim, someone who is approaching the Quran really with open eyes and an open mind. And here are my 2 cents. It's 1400 years old! If they were any, we would have found them! Let me expand on this. I know a lot of people like clapping along with facts and logic. So let's Occam razor this. Let's go for the most obvious answer, because it probably is. Do you think people who have spent their entire lives studying the Quran, giving discourse and analysis of the Quran, have just missed it? like really? Then they go, oh, there's contradiction. They've gone, I can't see it. Oh, I don't know what you mean. I really don't know why this is up for conversation. But let's go with it. Let's Occam's razor it again. Which one do you think is more likely? Over a millennium of Islamic scholarship, study and duty to understanding the Quran? Or do you think it's Twitter users and people on the internet who will literally copy and paste? Even I'm noticing the exact same like formulaic strategy that people have now. I'm not even a Muslim and even I'm getting bored of it. Or do you think that John from Shropshire has copy and pasted at the right time and all of the Islamic world goes, oh my, oh no, we've been duped! And look, for all of this, context matters, and it's going to be very different reading an English translation which is trying to grapple with Arabic, like classical Arabic, which is very difficult, it is very poetic, and how they structure and word things are very different to how we would in the Anglophone sphere. And when you're contending with 2 different languages and translations, you're going to headbutt. The way I see a lot of non-Muslims and Muslims at loggerheads is more so on the semantics. It's the phrasing of the word, it's the use of the word itself and what that connotates. And what I'm seeing Muslims do in their rebuttal towards this is that when they're dealing with the linguistics, they have to defer to the original Arabic, which is correct. That's what you have to do. And advising, similar to English, I don't know why anyone's surprised, all languages work this way, that you can have a word that within different contexts mean very different things. But nevertheless, the simplest solution normally is the simplest solution. Just Occam's razor most things. That's what I do in my life. Am I really going to side with some angry people on the internet or over a millennia of dedicated study? I think I know where I'm going to fall.